Booming Thunder Radio, where we groove as the Spirit moves. Yeah. Drawing the honey from the rock with the righteous Reverend Doctor on Booming Thunder Radio.
Hey, welcome, mighty friends. Good morning. May the peace of everlasting glory be in your heart forever. Yea, let the peace given each one of the remnant, yea, stand as a column by the door, yea, like pins in the hinge, two as one rod of iron, raining from the clouds above. Yea, mighty friends, be sure and subscribe and like and share with your friends, your family, those you love, yea, even your enemies. Bless your enemies, and you shall pour coals, hot burning coals upon their heads. All those that look and smile so nice, but inside are ravenous wolves, piercing you with their spears and arrows in your heart, stealing your spirit, your power, the knowledge of the glory whom you really are, those once scattered by the mighty one of Israel. Yea, mighty friends, we thank you all for your clicks and for your faithfulness. You'd like to become a disciple, of the Elijah Ministries. I'm Brother TC. We do these Bible studies, so y'all understand, what discipleship's really all about. It's studying the word of truth, and with a love and a wanting, a desire for the truth more than your next breath. Yea. Let our next breath be that of the Father as he is in the earth, in this earthen vessel, in each earthen vessel. May he come in his perfect time, yea, like an eagle for those that wait. We shall be lifted up on wings of eagles and soar. Hallelujah. Today, mighty friend, wisdom parted her pages at 823. So let us raise our cup. Yeah, let us raise our cup together. Yeah, and like our Mashiach, our King, we shall not drink any wine until he returns and drinks the wine with each one of us at the table. Thank you, Sabbath Day King. Is Jesus the Sabbath Day King? Really? That's why you go to worship Jesus on the Sabbath day, because he's the Sabbath Day King? Well, perhaps you think it's Friday when it's really Saturday. Perhaps you scatter more than you gather. Yea, what are you gathering together on the pagan sun-worshipping day, the first day of the week, not the treasured Sabbath day we just had? We must live by the commandments of the existing one. He is unknowable. The Jews have been given all the oracles, but they are blind only in part, and yet they see all in the Spirit. Ye doubt it not, mighty. They move, they turn, they say, Almighty Father, open their eyes that they may see your glory. Yea, trembling, yea, as he moved and stood upon that glory knowledge foundation, that firm capstone once rejected. Yea, that cornerstone that has become the chief cornerstone. Yea, the very capstone, mighty friend. So our brother Thea, unseen in the earth like the Hanakite warriors of Silicon Valley. Yea, those that brought forth this digital world that evil believes they possess, and will conquer the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Yea, Father, may each one be blessed that have turned away from you, that your loving kindness may circumcise their heart. Yea, and their infliction, their stubbornness, their stiff-neckedness, yea, the thrusting down of truth, cleansing their heart. Our brother Thea says that where the veil was pierced this day is right by a Tom operating system, like an atom swirling microns unseen. That which cannot be cut into two, that which cannot be divided, that which is indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yea, indivisible, a moment of time, this tender morsel for you. Yea, it comes from G1. That's the Aleph, the first letter of the Greek alphabet is Alpha. Based on G5114, which, as if by a single stroke, decisive, comprehensive, yea, whereas that implies repeated blows like hacking, yea, more keen and sharper than all the rest. Yea, our brother Thea says that it comes from the sharpness of those with the blade that speak, that make evil tremble and hide in their caverns. For if they hear the word of truth, they melt, yea, like witches in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, old monkey boy gonna get his man, isn't he? the finer cut of meat. Yeah, the old morilla that came from a rock that was once throwed upside a giant's head. Don't let Mystery Babylon confuse you. Yeah. Be more comprehensive in your study of the word. Be more decisive, yea, even than G2875. For as if by a single stroke that implies repeated blows, yea, not from a bobbing head, yea, not from a blowing flag, no, from the tender fingertips of those that mighty YeHoVaH loves. The G2875 is to cut, to strike, to smite, to cut from, to cut off, to beat one's breast. Where have we heard that before, mighty friends? One's breast for grief. Yeah, let us go and see what the complete word study has for us for G823 as we prepare our hearts for today's Bible study of Job 18 and 19. That we may, as the remnant, come together right now. Yea, over YeHoShUa HaMashiach, the Sabbath day. Glory in the earth. Yea, Yeshua, the one who went through the veil beyond the altar and the laver into the holy place, the table of showbread, the living word, 66 books laid before you. Yes, 7 flaming spirits of truth in the hand of Mashiach in each of our hearts. Yea, we set the flaming coal. Yea, we blow upon the coal and make it hot, and place the frankincense and myrrh as our prayers rise forever, and look at the final veil of YeHoShUa, YeHoVaH, Son of Glory, that saves and is faithful and does only the will of the Father in the earth. Yeah, like a humbled bondservant who has received the glory in the earth. And the revelation of the Father has begun. Without Tom, oh Tommy, yea, there's a cut, which is from Timno, to cut, divide, indivisible. This is the word from which Adam is derived. To Adamum, that which cannot be divided. The splitting of atoms, yeah, that old Tennessee 0-2. First time in, about 3.1415 years, I'd say. They need to turn and see and taste the salt of the covenant of the beloved David, close that back door and get on their knees and humble themselves that the glory of YeHoVaH would appear in the tabernacle of their mind and reveal his will for this day. Yea, to seek first the kingdom and the right understanding revealed by the Spirit of the truth, which is his Son in the earth, which we can stand before. For if we stood before the Father in this world, we would be instantly transfigured into the next. It's only by the twinkling of the eye of the anointed Son of glory that loves the truth more than the next breath, yea, hoping for YeHoVaH to breathe through his nostrils, that he could be humbled by the glory revealed by his faith and hope and the word of truth he speaks. And as he mounts up on wings of eagles, the everlasting is revealed before his eye, and the eyes of all the blind in all the earth, that which cannot be divided, the atom. When referring to time, as in these treasured moments, IT means an indivisible point of time, an instant, a moment, like 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, there it is, 8:23. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised imperishable. And we, mighty friends, will be grooved. Yeah, we will be changed. Yeah, to cut asunder for a moment of time. Yea, a harvest every month, and a bountiful harvest every harvest season. The harvest season is coming upon us quickly, mighty friends. The fall feast. Are you ready to cross over from that Greek mindset of Sunday worship? The God you're worshiping that our fathers that wrote this word knew nothing about. That's what the word reveals to us. This is the great falling away. They love the lie more than the truth. They walk around with hardened, stoned hearts, hewn with iron and blades of steel. Let us cross over into the Hebrew mindset and see what the H823 has for us. It is a proper noun designating ash. A city in Yehuda and another city in Yehuda, spoken of in YeHoShUa 15 and 33. In the lowland, Eshtaol and Zorah and Ashna. Ashna. And again at Iftah and Ashna and Neznib. I wonder what old Ashna means, mighty friend. Let's see what the old brown driver says. I will cause change And where were these cities at, mighty friend? Ashna, a town near Dan. The tribe of Israel. Yeah, from the tribe of Jacob, but not seen as a tribe of the 144,000 in the end of the age. Yeah. Just like there's no land for the Levites either, but they are seen in the land. The other town would have to be Yehuda, would it not? Our Father sews these things together so magnificently. Yeah, let's give him praise and glory. Hallelujah. YeHoShUa HaMashiach, our Sabbath day King, who taught us and revealed the Father, YeHoVaH, that we as little children of light, raising our cup each day, yea, drinking his blood, the Spirit of truth within our hearts, yea, breaking the bread, eating his flesh each morning before the sun rises, in the fourth watch as we walk together forever. Yea, just this one day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years just as this very treasured day with our existing Father. Yea, for thousands of generations may it come. Yea, so let us get our net ready. Yea, that little yellow submarine dot store. I hope you chug-a-lug-a-lugged over there, and ye know that our mailing address will be there very soon. That ye, the way of old, ye, that could not be recorded or stolen the way it is in this day and age in the palm of your hand. So be wise and cast into a net, yea, and know from which the net was sown, and who bought the net, yea, and who with bribery drags the bottom and brings all the skin of the fish up to be sold on Friday nights to the blind. So let us begin Job 18. Are you ready, mighty friend? Then Bildad, the Shuhite, responded. Bildad means confusing. By mingling love, he was the second friend of Job. Yea, the name of one of Job's supposed comforters. It is possible that he may have descended from a son of Abraham. As we see in Genesis 25:2, he, along with Eliphaz and Zophar, persisted in condemning Job for his supposed sins, and YeHoShUa reprimanded them. In Job 42:9, their retribution argument was simply that since Job was suffering, he must have sinned. Yea, we must suffer the slings and arrows of the wicked, that we would be found worthy to receive this glory that commands the whole earth. And a Shuhite, what is that? That is wealth. YeHoShUa. YeHoShUa. Yeah, getting warmer. Getting warmer. Wealth. So, then confusing love with wealth, he responded. Do you understand the depths of this man's heart when you understand his character and his function of his name? How long will you hunt for words? Show understanding, and then we can talk. Why are we regarded as beasts, as stupid in your eyes? Oh, you who tear yourself in your anger, for your sake is the earth to be abandoned, or the rock to be moved from its place. Indeed, the light of the wicked goes out, and the flame of his fire gives no light. The light in his tent is darkened, and his lamp goes out above him. His vigorous stride is shortened, and his own scheme brings him down. He is, for he is thrown into the net by his own feet, and he steps on the webbing. A snare seizes him by the heel, and a trap snaps shut. There's our brother Carl Gallups, the old ranger himself. Yippee-ki-yay. He writes a book or two. You gotta love his old heart. 33 years at an old Hickory Baptist church, I believe it is, trying to find the truth. And it sounds like he has lots of folks that just love the truth and they just worship. I've enjoyed, his teachings, and his brother, from another mother, very unusual name, a Messianic rabbi. It's kind of an oxymoron. But I just call him a brother. He reveals YeHoShUa HaMashiach, a Sabbath day king. Down there at the wall by the Temple Mount. I've seen him do it. I hope you might have, the strength and humility and the courage to do such things as well. A noose for him is hidden in the ground, and a trap for him on the path. All around terrors frighten him, and harry him at every step. Interesting. H6327. We look down here at the bottom of the King James. We see that they have it as "and shall drive," and the New American Standard has it as harry him at every step, and shall drive him to his feet. 72, 72. Yeah, like each foot needing to be washed of all that paganism. Washing it off your feet that you can receive the Son of everlasting glory. And then when He is in your heart, and you two as one become the wise master builder with the one who creates all, the faithful one of YeHoVaH, His Son, which we are to become and walk in the flesh with the living God in our heart, cleansed, righteous, loving the truth, walking in the way of righteousness, revealing the pagan, mystery, Babylonian world we're all born into that is unseen in the earth by those that are blind to the evil that seeks to devour, and has devoured almost 70 million treasured souls in this promised land. And if you're so blind to think that there won't be judgment for such things, then you aren't written in the Lamb's book of life, and you would never listen to these words, for you are coming to nothing. For you love the lie more than the truth, and grieving the Holy Spirit, that you love not the truth more than the lie. He loves those lies like an old hound dog in heat. Ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. For to fear the existing one is to hate evil. And the evil the Bible reveals to us to hate and reveal is Mystery Babylon. The whores of Mystery Babylon that sell their vessels, their hollow places for men's souls and men's hearts, that they can lead them around with a ring in their nose and the scent of the sea in their hearts. His strength is famished, and calamity is ready at his side. Are you red-eyed yet? Do you part the Red Sea every day? Can you stand in the day of calamity, having done all to stand? Loving the human race we're running, in the spirit of darkness, we have come to remove with the blade of the sword of truth, the living word, as we cast the net over our head, and the lead sends it to the bottom. The skin. His skin is devoured by disease. The firstborn of death devours his limbs. He is torn from the security of his tent, and they march him before the King of terrors. There dwells in his tent nothing of his, Brimstone is scattered on his habitation. His roots are dried below, and his branch is cut off above. Memory of him perishes from the earth, and he has no name abroad. He is driven from light into darkness and chased from the inhabited world. He has no offspring or posterity among his people, nor any survivor where he sojourned. Those in the west, do you hear? Those in the west are appalled at his fate, and those in the east, do you hear? You are seized with horror. Surely such are the dwellings, yea, of the wicked. And this is the place of him who does not know God, yea, their tent of meeting has not the glory of the everlasting. Yea, only darkness and fear and trembling, for their foundation trembles. Job 19 as we continue, mighty friends. Then Job responded, "How long will you torment me and crush me with words? These 10 times you have insulted me. You have not ashamed yourself to wrong me. Yea, you are not ashamed to wrong any of us. Even if I have truly erred, my error lodges with me. If indeed you vaunt yourselves against me and prove my disgrace to me, know then that God has wronged me and has closed his net around me." Yea, vaunt 1431 in various senses, properly to twist, that is, to be body, mind, estate, or honor, also in pride. Advance, boast, bring up, exceed, excellent, become, wax great, increase, lift up, magnify the mighty name, proud of words spoken from the tops of all the towers we built in this promised land. Prayers to the Creator of all. To grow, become great or important, promote, make powerful, praise, magnify, do great things. Gadol, yea, and they have it in there as, if indeed you vaunt yourselves against me and prove my disgrace to me, know then that God has wronged me and has closed his net around me. 4685. Me with his net. 4685. Yea, a net. Capturing animals or fishes. Also a fastness or besieging tower, a bulwark, hold a munition, net, a snare for workers of iniquity. All shall be revealed. Everything you've ever done recorded since 1948 by the angels unseen in the earth. A hunting implement, a net. Do you not know? The net, the fishers of men. Behold, I cry violence, but I get no answer. I shout for help, but there is no justice. He has walled up my way so that I cannot pass, and he has put darkness on my paths. He has stripped my honor from me and removed the crown from my head. He breaks me down on every side, and I am gone, and he has uprooted my hope like a tree. He has also kindled his anger against me and considered me his enemy. His troops come together and build up their way against me and camp around my tent. He has removed my brothers far from me, and my acquaintances are completely estranged from me. My relatives have failed, and my intimate friends have forgotten me. Those who live in my house and my maids consider me a stranger. I am a foreigner in their sight. I call to my servant, but he does not answer. I have to implore him with my mouth. My breath is offensive to my wife, and I am loathsome to my brothers. Even young children despise me. I rise up, and they speak against me. All my associates arbor me, and those I love have turned against me. My bone clings to my skin and my flesh, and I have escaped only by the skin of my teeth. Pity me, O you, my friends, for the hand of God has struck me. Why do you persecute me as God does, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were written. Oh, that they were inscribed in a book. Hallelujah. That with an iron, an iron in the sense of swooping, that is a sidelong stroke, a marking stick, a writing in the sand once more, a reed used as a pen, a diamond glistening at the tip, the instrument, metaphorically, figuratively, of the recording of Judah's sins, Jeremiah 17:1. The sin of YeHoShUa is written down with an iron stylus. Hinges upon a door. with a diamond point. Yea, do they pierce the flesh like the crown of thorns on the king's head. It is engraved upon the tablet, yea, the sea of fire and glass before each of our hearts. Of their heart, and on the horns of their altar. As they remember their children, so they remember their altars and their asherim by green trees on the high hills, yeah, giving the innocents away that they can seek a reprobate, sexually immoral, whorish mind of many spirits, legions that rule their bodies and minds. Yea, loving Mystery Babylon like, yea, their best friend, never considering to come out of her mighty friend. Oh, it's too good to come out and go wandering in the desert for 40 years, only to die, yea, circumcised, our children undone in the end. Now as for me, yea, I know that my Redeemer lives, and at the last he will take his stand on the earth. Even after my skin is destroyed, yet from my flesh I shall see God, whom I myself shall behold, and whom my eyes will see, and not another. My heart faints within me. If you say, how shall we persecute him? And what pretext for a case against him can we find? Then be afraid of the sword for yourselves, for wrath brings the punishment of the sword, so that you may know there is judgment in this world. And know that the Redeemer that walks before the humbled bondservants in the earth, he lives and breathes. The God that lives and breathes and walks before righteous men, hearing their faith and their hope and manifesting it as they breathe and as they step with the indwelling of the everlasting in their heart. Yea, their washed souls, yea, their iron rods looking for clay vessels that will not hold the blood. Yea, they will only hold the wine. Oh, you know what time it is. Yea, mighty friend. It is time for us to go into the kitchen. It won't be long. We'll be rolling through these parables of our Mashiach, our Sabbath day King, walking with our brother, yea, the brother Rude, a summary of the first 10, parable 1, called the Apprentice Son. It comes from John 5:16 through 47. It's a chronological gospel event number 50 on the chronological gospel page number 88. You can read about it. YeHoShUa teaches in the temple at the feast of Shavuot, the 7th day of the 3rd month of 4027, June 1 of 27. Because YeHoShUa healed the lame man on the Sabbath day and ordered him to break their invented law of the Eruv, the Persian persecuted YeHoShUa and sought to slay him. Oh, there's much more about this parable of the apprentice son. The discarded salt, it's good for nothing to be but thrown out into the street. The lampstand, let it be not hidden by the basket. The defendant, those falsely accused. The body's lamp and seen in the eye of their heart. The birds of heaven released upon California, from the dregs of Leviathan. The flowers of the field, the treasured souls that bring joy to a man's heart. And the rest, the kneading of the bread, some would say that life without YeHoShUa HaMashiach inside their vessel, changing what was once the wine of Mystery Babylon into the blood, the spirit of truth flowing through their veins once more. Life without YeHoShUa isn't worth the trouble of the son's request. More work needs to be done. The tree and its fruits, even the seasons, and the wise and the foolish builders. From the first Sermon on the Mount, the rules of the kingdom, hallelujah. So it's not quite time for this study, but it's coming very soon, mighty friend. Let us go to Hebrew Pie. There he is, right there on the Glory Foundation, the Glory Knowledge Foundation. A message kept hidden since the foundations of the world, mighty friend, waiting for this moment to be now and forever in the tabernacle of your mind. We come and we look for two faithful witnesses, which you and the one you witness to, are the two that become one with the Mashiach. Walking in these commands, upon the living water of the raging sea, a Galilean, like Moshe, pounding the glass on the tablets of stony hearts, laptops and tablets. The sea of fire, a flame in the glass. The shadow picture of these things that are to come. So the forming rain, known as the former rain, and the latter rain that takes us all into heaven, the latter rain. We've had a few showers. It's about time for the latter rain to start coming on. We worked and hoped to bring the latter rain unto you all live, that you can see the glory of God. I've waited many years for the moment to have the studio prepared to do these things. I hope that you will come upon the Sabbath day and let us reveal the latter rain on the Sabbath day, that you may enter in. Today's Hebrew pie comes from 29, the ark of your mind. The sum, is 163, the flaming sword of glory. We've got only single digits in this piece of pie. The 163. The Hebrew 163 from the old Brown Driver Briggs, YeHoVaH. Now, where have you heard that before? In Hebrew, it means I shall subsist. It's a town or area in Babylon. A complete word study. It takes us on a bit of a journey. Oh, take the journey with us, mighty friend. Ezra 8 and 15. Now I assembled them at the river that runs to, there it is, H163, YeHoVaH, where we camped for 3 days. And when I observed the people and the priests, I did not find any Levites there. Yea, all the Levites had fallen away, defiling the temple, crashing it down. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of YeHoVaH, that we might humble ourselves before our God to seek from him a safe journey for us, our little ones, and all our possessions. Then we journeyed from the river YeHoVaH on the 12th of the first month to go to Jerusalem, and the hand of our God was over us, and he delivered us from the hand of the enemy and the ambushes by the way. Yea, and if we cross back into that Greek mindset, into that pagan Sunday Jesus worship, and not the true Sabbath day King, only the existing one can look into your heart and know who you cry out to in your heart. The Greek mindset of our brother Thea is to lead away captive, metaphorically to capture one's mind by captivating it. Are you captivated, mighty friend? Are you a prisoner of war? A slave to the Union? Are you a rebel without a cause? A prisoner or a freed man? What are you? The old brown driver. Oops, that's the wrong one. To be led away, yeah, that's it. To captivate your mind. So let us go back to the Hebrew pi 29. The ark of your mind. A ram has been taken hold by a tree. The horns are entangled as a plow going forth to be free. The plow rips open the ground that many can be planted where they were once sown as seed. The liquid light of the latter rain is what brings heaven, yea, heavens to earth, so that many may have eyes that can see and part the Red Sea. Righteousness is the glory sent by the rains of, yea, the existing Father Hashem. The door grants entry to the bride in her completeness as the Moshiach comes teaching all things. Yea, he is YeHoShUa, the Sabbath day King. Yea, the final veil. Yea, YeHoShUa, the one that enters in the holy place to learn and rejoice in the Spirit. And mighty Jesus, dear friend, where the heathens rage in the outer court, smelling the sweet savory smoke from the altar, the fire, the of flame once more. His Ruach comes riding a camel, breathing the breath of God, choosing the choicest ones to fill the basket, that the many may hear of life forevermore. Creation breathed the Ruach of God upon men. The chosen mounted up upon the camel, concealing the door with the veils deep within. The Tzaddik go forth riding, rich men helping the poor men through the door. The Gimel now seen within the tabernacle by all once more. They ride like the wind to the tabernacle, yea, dismounting outside. The bride now in her completeness enters into the breath, and revelation found through the veils inside. The ark is now illuminated and vibrating YeHoVaH's resonance in their minds. yea, in each of our minds. A bountiful harvest is the resurrection found within the ark, hidden deep within the tabernacle of your mind, mighty friend. Hallelujah. Open the ark and see what treasures await those that dare to enter inside. Yeah, and listen to the song from a northeast land where witchcraft has been known. A peace of mind that darkness knows not. For the peace of mind comes from the truth being in each and everyone's heart. Yea, mighty. Subscribe, like, and share. Yea, we thank the existing one's everlasting glory. Yea, that treasured lamb seeking the bride in the earth. Yea, the bride and the bridegroom for all. Yea, all your clicks, all your treasured support. Yea, send your questions, your prayer requests, your praise reports to the Elijah Ministries. P.O. Box 303, Grand Cane, Louisiana. Y'all be groovy. Yea. Honor the code with ethics. Yea, mighty friend. We were made, and it was made. IT. Yea. At the back door. Yea, the screen door where you can hear what goes on outside. That old latch. Yea, you might have to get a hammer to knock it free. Yeah, old rusted up place. Yeah, rusty old nail. Yeah, rusting. Yeah, like a treasured sword in a stone. Will you be the one to pull? Yeah, become what you were created to become?